Hello. Hi, everybody. Oh, the energies are already coming in so nicely today. I'm very much looking forward to this meditation. Okay, I'm just double checking, is the sound okay? Yeah, okay, good. Trying different microphone now. Okay, perfect. Then I'll tune into the energies. Okay, maybe some of you can feel it already. The energies that are coming in, they are working on the crown chakra and third eye chakra. And I get the information that today it is about the connection up, the connection to the light, the connection to the higher information. And yeah, everybody who is here, of course, your systems are open, your systems are connected, versus, there are other people out there, they don't have this connection. So this is really how it is. Like, some people don't have this connection up and it feels very weird. Maybe you had this experience once or twice where, you have the connection and then something happened, and the connection was gone, and it feels absolutely, yeah, totally different. Just personal, to share about a personal experience. I was sick once, and then it felt like the connection was absolutely gone. And then basically the experience was a mild depression came up because, being back in this limitation, not having the connection up to a higher truth, yeah, feels very, very different. And so we are very lucky that we have the connection. And maybe you are maybe because it's there all the time, you don't experience it as, let's say, as special or being there. And so the energies right now, they're actually working on this connection, and they're opening up the connection even more so that you have a more conscious experience of it. And basically the information I get there is just, there's so much light, let's say, out there. It's also in the energy field, but out there, that we can connect to. It's all there. And the energies, they really want us to understand this, everything is already there. We can connect all the time. We are connected anyways, but if we feel like we need more, it's there. And also see that, let's say there is like a channel, it has a certain, it's like a certain wideness. It's been expanded as well. And this is, this is part of the work I'm doing here with all of you, is opening up and expanding the system so that more light can enter, that we have access to more light. And this is what we want. We want to embody the light in this life experience so that the light comes in, we become more of it, our system starts changing accordingly. This is the transformational process, and we are that in this life experience. And there's just so much support. There is so much support. We just need to be open for it. It's an offering. And there is guidance in it, for example, because I know this is what I'm getting from the field of the group. Some people feel like they don't have enough guidance or what to listen to. They feel they don't have so much access to, let's say, their heart, their highest truth. Where is the guidance, where to go, what to do next. And just that, you know, the guidance is also in the light. If we are connected to the light, the information just comes in, the guidance just comes in. At the same time, everything is in our field as well. So when we talk about something comes in, yes, it does, but everything is here as well. So that what comes in basically just activates what's here. Yeah, and there is guidance. So basically you just need to be open to the light, allow the light to come in, and then the guidance comes by itself. We're always supported. We're never alone. I mean, we are not alone anyways. It's just the experience that we're separate and a separate individual. But I see certain parts of the systems here just need this information. So there's always guidance and we are never alone. The energies are supporting us in all areas of our lives. And this helps also to let go, you know, because we want to be in charge, we want to be in control, we want to have certain outcomes and we have certain desires. But if we go into that state of, okay, we are being guided and we're being supported, we can let go a lot of these energies. We stop feeding them, you know, then they disappear because we're carried, you know, we're held, we're moved through life. Life energy is moving, is moving us anyways, you know, it's life energy. But with this support. And this is also so nice. The energies give us, so everybody individually here and in general, people who are open for this, exactly what the system needs in the present moment. And this is changing. Everybody's system is different. Everybody needs something different. Yeah, and basically just let go of control, let go of the low vibrational energies of fear, for example. Open up and expand, allow the energies to move through you, to work through you, and also to guide you. And that makes life effortless. And also then a lot more enjoyable. Yeah, beautiful. And it's really on us allowing this process to happen because it's all here. So if we can't take it, or if we, what's the word? If we feel like there is nothing for us or there is not enough there and so forth, it's really more our system cannot take it in because there is a lot more there than we can ever think of, than we can ever take in. And the more we let go of these limitations, the more can come in. Yeah, beautiful. Okay, great. I mean, I love the sharings. It's just very helpful also for myself. And I'm like, yeah, good reminder. So thank you for being here. Let's start with the meditation. For people who have never been here before, this is a guided meditation. So half is guided, half is silence. And what you can do is sit back, relax, and meditate along and don't do anything else. And I just want to share this really quickly because it came up in one of the last sessions. You also don't need to do any breath work, not focusing on anything specific, not doing inquiry. Really just sit and relax like you sit in the sun. You know, like you are at the pool and there's a sunbed and you do your suntan, which is very nice, right? And then, you know, you feel the warmth of the sun on your skin and you just chill. And this is really what you can do here as well. Like nothing needs to be done. The energies are like the sun, you know, they just come in, they do their job. And you can just soak it up, and that's really it. And then afterwards we have a little bit of time to, chat, and you can ask questions. Okay. Then we go for about 15 minutes. Have a quick sip. Okay, then enjoy. I start with opening up the energy field. Bring in light. Then I expand the energy field. Expanding the energy field helps to hold more light in the system, and also more awareness comes with that as well. So I'm expanding. And the energy field can always be more expanded. This is a never-ending process. We can always carry more light. Light is higher information, and this information is, transforming our system and also our life experience. Then I fill up the expanded space with light. I clear surface energies. Surface energies are all energies that are taking you away from the present moment, really. So everything, every movement in the human system, thoughts, emotions, other energies that are playing out, that are present currently on the surface. Yeah, and there is so much light present already. Feels very nice. So the light always fills up the body, the energy body, and the area around us, so that we're like in a little bath of light. Yeah, and this light has a higher information, higher wisdom. And this information through the light moves into every cell of the body. So every cell of the body starts picking up the information, starts vibrating to that information. And this is where the transformation is happening. So it happens on a cellular level. I clear more of the surface energies. It also helps the body to relax more, because when there is less or nothing going on in the system, so no movement, the body really enjoys that. And then the body is also relaxing more, which helps that more light can flow, more energy can flow. And also the light can move into deeper layers, and it's working on blockages and, clearing these and so forth. So relaxation is key. So the opposite basically of what we do all day. Most people are running around all day doing something, right? We always do something. And this is why meditation is so important. First of all, to withdraw the senses from the outside, let's say this outside reality, drawing the senses inward, observing what's going on, when the energies come in, feeling the energies moving through the body, or maybe just in a certain area, or maybe you just feel warmth, or you feel that you sense it somehow. Every system is a bit different. You might see something surfacing, emotions, certain energy patterns. That's absolutely fine. Just allow it to happen. Same goes with the thoughts. So I clear energies out of the level of the mind so that more light can enter. And that less thoughts are being created, or even no thoughts. Yeah, and still I see the energies are working on the third eye chakra and crown chakra, and opening up the connection up. And it's so interesting, there are two ways to see this. We can say up, out into the universe, into other dimensions, into the true nature, so the Brahman. But at the same time, every thing, so all of these layers are also here in our system. It's exactly the same. So we start opening up to another layer of ourselves. Yeah, and there are energies supporting this process. They help with more relaxation, so that you are, that you can just relax more, the body can relax more, that this process can happen. And what you can do is just, relax into it, or surrender, whichever word you like. Surrender into the next layer. Maybe recognizing some systems have a little bit of resistance, a little bit of tension somewhere that can't fully relax, and that's absolutely fine. This is a process. It just takes a little bit of time. Nothing stays forever. Everything will go or change eventually. And this is also a big part of this process. When we are on the spiritual path and we are opening up to the light, it's not that we are eventually getting somewhere and then we are in a state of whatever you are looking for, a state of freedom, bliss, truth. It's like it's an ongoing process, and everything comes and goes. Nothing ever stays. And this is also something that's a bit uncomfortable for the human, because the human part of our system prefers the known, it prefers repetition, it has a lot of habits. And understanding this is important, because then we know, okay, this is just part of the human. But if we are connected to more to who we really are, and also to the light, that means everything just comes and goes like in waves. We can never hold on to anything. everything will come, is there for a little bit, and then goes again. So things can be there for years. I'm talking about certain experiences. Let's say relationships, let's say where you live, for example. You know, you move somewhere, you're there for a little bit, then you move again. Or certain openings, certain states on the level of consciousness, you know, they come in, they're there for a little bit, then they go. Also the bliss, sometimes it's very strong, it's there, it's even so strong that it's, let's say, that you don't want to do anything else except for sitting in the bliss. And then there will be times when there's just less of it, or no bliss. So everything comes and goes, and this is what comes in very strongly through the connection to the light. This information for the system, that the system just allows this coming and going, and the human level, human layer starts letting go of the specific limitations. So the repetition, the security, the knowing, and so forth. So I'm actually clearing quite a few of those energies. Also, the energies are doing this anyways. But I am assisting and this can bring actually sudden shifts, sudden openings, because these limitations are very strong. And they hold us away, or they hold away a lot of light, a lot of expansion. Then I also work on the heart chakra, because the heart needs to follow. The heart always needs to follow that opening, that letting go. It needs to say yes. So I'm healing energies that, yeah, don't see the yes yet, or don't say the yes yet. Yeah, and embodying the light means going with the flow. Going with the flow of life and light. It's very amazing if you can do that, if that's a possibility for you. But I totally know and understand if you're not there yet, that it can be hard. Because the light definitely shows us very regularly what's in the way of this full flow. So this is when things are surfacing, this is when things get difficult, this is when also on the outside experience, things are coming up that we don't prefer. It's always a reminder, a little helper for us to know that this is something we can work on, this is something we can let go, we can release. Maybe you can feel how the system is opening and expanding, because it really starts. Yeah, the transformation is already starting, so it starts saying yes, or is saying yes to the information that's coming in. So I am going to expand, let's say, expand the channel up, so it can always be wider. So I just open it up even more. Then I'm strengthening this connection. Up and to the light, or, if we want to see it differently, to another layer of our being. Like I said, everything is here right now as well. It's just perspective. And the connection basically starts from the heart chakra. So I'm including this heart chakra into this connection. I'm also removing some blockages. Between heart chakra and crown chakra. And I opened these upper chakras even more. Crown chakra first. Third eye chakra. Throat chakra and heart chakra. Maybe you feel the connection even stronger now, because when the chakras are more open, usually the experience of what we do gets more intense. So maybe you feel that too. Yeah, it feels very amazing. So freeing, so connected to truth. very enjoyable at the same time. Then I pull you a little bit deeper into the meditation. Pull you deeper into a deeper layer of your consciousness. Usually when I pull you deeper, what's happening is, because we move away from the level of the human into a deeper layer of our being, that everything on the human level, so the experience on the human level, starts dissolving. So the life story falls away, the stresses of the day, the errands, the desires. And it just feels very nice when we move out of all of that. Then the ego is gone on that level, the small self. We're just in a layer of our consciousness where all of that doesn't exist. So moving there slowly starts dissolving everything I was just talking about. So I pull you deeper and deeper. And it's so nice to be in a space where everything is just gone. So it's like an amazing possibility to rejuvenate, to rest, to relax, which is natural there. And also, while we, let's say, our conscious mind is in that deeper layer, the energies are working on the human level, they continue working there. And when we are out of the way, they can work a lot better. So there's a lot happening while we are in this deeper layer. Also, we access, deeper layers of who we are. And every time we go there, we take a little bit of that back into the human. So beautiful. So let's sit with this for the next 25 minutes in silence, and let's enjoy. Okay. We have finished. That was a very nice meditation. Especially in the silent part, it was very interesting. I mean, everybody has their own experience, but for me, the energies were working on like the chakras that are outside of the body, so that the upper chakras the most. And yeah, I haven't experienced this for a while, so that was really interesting. Yeah. Okay, if you want to share your experience or ask a question, you can do that now. And thank you everybody so much for joining. That was great. Thanks for being here. Yeah.
Hi, Eva.
Hi. Hello.
Good to see you again after some while. I got
Yeah.
busy. We had a grandkid, and there was a wedding, and one thing led to another.
Yeah, life is happening.
Yeah.
Mm.
Any suggestion you can make to connect with your spirit team more deeply?
With what?
Your
With this
spirit team.
the spurking.
Spirit, the
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 spirit.
right
Sorry,
being.
sorry, sorry.
Yeah,
The spirit.
yeah.
Okay. Um, so okay, you are talking about your spirit, so the part of you that's in creation, but yeah, the okay. So how to connect to this part? I mean, you know, I'm just gonna say it very simple, just connect, because this is really how it
Yeah.
works,
I
right?
mean, your higher self is one thing, but I hear that everybody has a spirit team. The
A
spiritual
spirit
beings that are,
team. Sorry,
yeah,
sorry, didn't hear the word correctly. A spirit team. Yeah, I mean it's also intention. You know, on an energetical level, everything is intention. And just sit down and ask. You know, you want to connect to your spirit team. So I'm connecting to my spirit team. Please show yourself, and then wait what happens. You know, because maybe you feel sensations somewhere. Like for example, I don't really connect, but for example, I feel one energy always, like every now and then it comes in and it moves into my ears. It's like, it actually feels like as if something moves into my ear and then moves around there. It feels warm and nice, or yeah, nice. I mean, it's a nice feeling. So, you know, there is something there, and just see how it connects, in which way it's showing
okay.
itself. And then you know it's there, and then you connect to that. For a while, for example, I just imagined how they looked like, and there was a time, for example, when I was going to the gym a lot, and then I just imagined the gym and like few guys and women kind of training there, and they were my spirit guides at that time, and it was very helpful, and it works because it doesn't really matter, like they are formless, although they can show you a form if you want to, and if you're open to that. And then you just connect, and then you can have conversations, no,
Telepathy. Yeah.
telepathy, yeah, from telepathy. And you know, just do it, you know, just do it.
Okay. Thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah, you're welcome.
Eva, Eva,
Yes,
I have a request for you. It's Bobby.
yeah, hi Bobby.
I would love you to create a video for joy.
There are definitely a few for joy already on my channel somewhere.
Really?
So the first of all, definitely from the short healing series, but older videos. So they're probably more than 2 years old or 1.5 years old. You have to scroll back a little bit on the page. There are short ones, and I'm kind of positive that I have longer ones around the theme of joy as well, joy of existence, and also group sessions. You know, they were also like these the Thursday Zoom ones where I had this topic as well. So just have a look on my website. I'm sure there are a few there. No, not websites, or a YouTube channel.
I will do that. Thank you very much
Yeah.
for what you do.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you for being here. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I can only do what I do because you're here. All of you. uh, so thank you for everybody for being here. Yeah. Okay, is there... Yeah, hi Nahuel.
Hey, I'm back in my old city visiting my mom.
Okay. How
And
does
the
it
other
feel?
thing, oh, good.
Mm-hmm.
A bit more relaxed. The system, but also there's been a shift, and I'm no longer. I was moving to another place in on the other city, but I'm now moving in a place in this city, so I can also visit my mom
Okay.
more often, right? She
Mm-hmm.
got depressed and she wasn't eating well and she felt abandoned, but that was her her wounds, probably nothing
Mm-hmm.
to do with me. But yeah, I wanted to be closer so I can maybe come more often. And also have my own space.
Mm.
So yeah, I was very doubtful at the moment, like what do I do? And I asked my guides, spirit guides, and uh and they sent this message because I usually just close my eyes and scroll, and just the message that comes up, it's a message.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's really amazing. So they said growth is not linear, it's a spiral. And
Mm-hmm.
sometimes you go back to old places, but you go back with new eyes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So yeah, it made sense. Made
Very
sense.
beautiful.
Sometimes they make me cry.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the
Beautiful.
Divine Mother, right? I asked a message for Divine Mother to guide me along this shift again. And she said, I'm proud of you. And I was like laughing because, okay, this might not be amazing.
Why not?
And
Why not?
why not? Yeah. So okay, confirmation, please. So I asked for another message. And she said, because that the message was that she was proud because I was willing to grow wherever she put me. I
Mm.
was willing to bloom anywhere.
Wow.
So yeah, I was like, oh.
Yeah. Yeah, so beautiful, but this is what you need, what you needed in this moment, right? And this just helps to let go of certain things and open up to new ones when you get these messages, right? So
Yeah,
this
I
is
needed to go to another city so that things would come up and then go back. Yeah, yeah,
yeah, yeah, very beautiful. Yeah, and also these messages, this is what I mean, because before we're talking about the spirit guides and now you talk about the divine mother. The energies, just say the energies give us exactly what we need in the present moment. And sometimes it's a message from the Divine Mother or from the spirit guides or, from a loved one. Um,
yeah.
yeah. And then it comes and then we can receive and then we move forward. So yeah, beautiful. Yeah.
Thank you.
And also just because it came up, because you were talking, just look if there is any guilt in your system, around not being around your mother and being closer to
Yeah,
her, stuff like that. So just look at this and clear it. It's gonna be easier for both of you when this is also gone. Yeah.
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 I'm gonna check that. Yeah.
Mm.
Thank
Yeah.
you so much.
Okay, great. Thank you for sharing. Thank you. Hi, Sylvia.
Hi, Eva. Thank
Hello.
you. That was great. Um, so I got the karma booster and the other energies for my room where I work also because I work with patients. I'm a psychotherapist, and it's in the middle of the city near the Bahnhof
Mm-hmm.
railway station. So the energies are quite sometimes not so nice. So it helps a lot. But lately, I feel my third eye so much. There was a patient coming in. I saw him for the second time, and he's not coming regularly. In my third eye, it was hurting so much that I thought, oh, I won't stand it for 15 minutes in here in one room. I did some way or the other, but and then when I was home, I looked for help, and I found a video on YouTube from a man doing energy work. And it's so funny because you talked about these chakras out of the body. he was talking about them, and he had some kind of energy work when you go up, and he said it's sometimes it's like people have a dark deckel,
So like a lid.
uh,
Yeah.
like a dark
So
lid.
the
here.
light doesn't come through. Yeah.
So it's blockage, and he said you can just go into the upper chakras and just pull the thing upwards, away from the energy field. And I went there because I thought, when I'm just going up and going out of this center, it's better because the energy is not
It can
so centered,
flow. Yeah, not so
not
so
so
so dense.
focused.
Yeah.
Yes.
And did it work? Did it work for you?
Yes, it worked in that moment, but I wanted to ask you what you would propose, because I think it's because the third eye is opening more, but I always in my life, I had a lot of experiences with a lot of things, and I sometimes had the impression that universe was asking me, do you want to see, or that do you want to know what happens? And I always said, no, definitely not. I will do anything, but I don't want I don't want to see anything or to understand, because I'm also a psychiatrist and I was working in a hospital, and I thought it would be, for my brain, it would be not possible to do weird things, and understanding that I do weird things. I just did it and then forgot about it. But
Yeah.
but now when it's opening, it's kind of I do only psychotherapy now. I don't have to go to the hospital anymore. And maybe it's opening a little bit more, and I will see a little bit more or so. But I think I have a little bit of resistance against it.
I mean, you could ask that the opening happens in a way that you feel comfortable about, that you are shown more because you're curious, or you want to see, you want to help. I mean, you frame it yourself. But then also at the same time that it happens in a way that you feel comfortable and that you can grow into it, Yeah, because then it's not like boom, open and you see everything. I mean, which probably it's not going to happen anyways, but just to share that you feel more comfortable about it. And yeah. Yeah.
Okay. And then when I better see and understand what happens, I can maybe better work with it so it doesn't make
Yeah, I
any
mean,
trouble.
the pressure on the third eye, it doesn't necessarily mean that now, that you see the spiritual realms right away or something like that. It's really more okay that the energies are working on this chakra, and that, it's just opening up more. So it doesn't necessarily mean that you see more, but you can just use this framework to make sure, And yeah, I mean, you were looking for help and something showed up, a video showed up, and it was helping you in that case.
Yeah.
And this is exactly how it works, right? So the energies show us in various different ways what we need when we need it. Yeah, but I mean, today's meditation was kind of about that, to open up the channel more so that the energies can just flow. Yeah.
Yeah, because it was only with this man. He had something, but I couldn't just figure out what it was. But it was a very intense energy that I don't think should be there, because I don't have it with other persons. But I think it's better with time to understand more what there is and what to do.
Okay, I get it now. So you mean you felt this, and you felt an energy from this guy in your third eye chakra? Okay. I mean, you can do this, for example, after session, if you feel that there are energies present that you don't prefer, just clear your system. Or you can do this in general after sessions, because if you work with patients, it doesn't really matter if it's only energetically or just like what you do. There's always an energy exchange happening, and you can just do it out of a habit. Start having it as a habit. Just clear your system, sit for like 3-4 minutes, and just grow roots into earth, open up. So I always like imagine opening up a gate here, allow the light to come in, or ask the light to come in and clear your system and neutralize it and balance it. And you can do this after every session. Yeah.
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 Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. And also, you know, when it's there, like this is just my way to go, but I just allow it to be there until it goes away, because I know nothing stays for forever. You know, like I don't really put my attention on it. I just notice it. I'm not bothered by it, but if you are, this would be a good thing to do. Just clear the system. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, great. Thank you for your question. Hi, Louisa.
Hello, Eva.
Hello.
Hi, it's lovely to meet you. And yeah, I don't come from the energy world, but I've had some probably for the last year and a half, just had quite some strong energetic movements, and somebody recommended listening to you. So I've been on your YouTube and I now signed up. And so I don't understand what's going on. But for quite a long time, I've had a lot of pressure here. I would say it's definitely on the right-hand side. And as I listen to your meditation, especially tonight's one, just being live with you here, it's quite powerful. I feel it's doing something. And it's almost like I just fall back. Just when I notice I'm trying to get involved, I just fall back. And so something's just happening. I have for about a year, I've had a lot of energy releases, quite strong. They just come out of the blue. That's calmed down a little bit, but now there's just this pressure. It's like on the sinuses, and I would say over the last month, it's almost like a little hole just here. It doesn't matter where I turn my head, there's a hole. It feels like a hole, but it feels like something's coming in, and it feels very powerful. And I just wondered if you could help me. Just what is the pressure? What do I do? What do I not do?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I have to say that also during the meditation today, especially during the silent part, I felt the energies coming in from this direction very strongly. And basically, so I saw the information that ancestral influences, I see them coming in from that direction. So exactly that one you're talking about. But this is just in the meditation. So what you're experiencing is something different as well. And there was a lot of support from ancestors coming in for all of us here, and yeah, for this meditation. So this is an energy that comes from this direction. And also at the same time, this side of my system is also very sensitive and open. So I feel often energies the strongest here. So it's very similar to you. And do I 100% understand what's going on? Or the thing is, my mind doesn't really care. So for me, it's like, okay, the energies are coming in. They do some sort of work in our system. We become more sensitive to energies. We become more sensitive to other layers of our being, and it's showing itself somehow.
Yeah.
And this is really what it is. So there is nothing to worry about, especially when you do this meditation, you're connected to high vibration energies. They're going to be everywhere in your system. And sometimes you feel contractions, sometimes you feel openings, sometimes it feels intense, even painful. But it's just the energies working. And yeah, and you know, it seems like it has come in for you naturally to experience that. And the mind can never understand, really, you know, the mind cannot understand. You can only sit and ask for what is this in my case, you know, like in your case, because every system is different, every system reacts to the energies a bit different. So this is why I always recommend everybody to look for themselves. Just ask, sit in silence. Like you can do that after one of my meditations, for example, because then the system is usually very calm, open and clear. And then you can just ask, okay, what is this about? Is there something I need to know? And you know, maybe you get an answer. Maybe the answer comes in a day or two, somehow differently, but then you know, okay, this is exactly the answer to your question. But really, energy work means surrender, allowing the energies to work. There is nothing really we can the mind can know. Of course, we can talk about it, but do we really know? Do we really understand?
No.
No. So yeah,
So
it's a
just keep
surrender.
doing, just
Yes,
keep
just keep
surrendering.
doing
Yeah.
and feeling. So does it feel nice? Do you feel resonance from the level of the heart, or is it like something that you don't prefer? You know, like like we move into a level of sensing and of living from that level, you know, of resonance and not resonance, sensing this from the heart
Yeah.
versus from the mind. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
Thank you.
just come again, you know, we meet every Thursday and be part of it, and you'll see what happens over the next few months.
Fabulous. Thank
Okay,
you.
great.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
Thank you. Hi, Jill.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes.
Hi, that was so
Hello.
good. Like, I loved it. I totally felt something like across my back, whether it was like an opening up or just, I don't know, I just felt it. But what I wanted to ask you is I noticed a lot going on with like my hearing. And definitely what you were doing, like the end of the talking part where it's almost like my hearing changes a bit or it
Do you
goes
say
to
you're
like a different,
hearing? Do you say you're
yeah,
hearing?
hearing.
Okay, yeah.
Like it goes to a different, like, I don't know what the word for it would be, like a different depth or like a, I don't know. It's not actual words. It's like a fuzz.
Okay,
Like,
so can you hear the energies? Because the energies, you know, I hear the energies, for example, it's like a constant vibration.
yes.
Yeah, so these are the energies, so you hear them.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
And like when you were doing it, I can tell when you moved into like, when you were kind of moving us up or out, I felt like the shift at that exact time. Is it possible to feel it like or hear it when you move out?
Yeah, I mean, it's a possibility that you actually heard it or that you just sensed it, but it's like so I guess you were talking about when I moved you like deeper into the meditation, into a deeper layer of the consciousness. That also means it is a different experience from what you're experiencing now, like a different layer. And this shift into this, or the movement into this other layer creates a different way of sensing and experiencing yourself and your surrounding.
Ah.
And this is probably what you felt, and you could probably, like, you heard it maybe in addition, you know, you hear the energies, but at the same time, it's like you go from a small room into a big room.
Yes.
Like this is a different experience, and you kind of sense it with all your being, and maybe you hear it even a little bit, you know, you hear the sound of the room. Yeah, so it would be something like that.
Okay. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Great. Yeah, great. Thank you. Great experience.
Bye.
Hi, Tammy.
Hi, Eva.
Hello.
Thanks for today. It was really beautiful. About the events on your site, like signing up for group sessions, I noticed that there's something called karma clearing, and it sounds really good. It says one-on-one work, but it's always filled up. And I was wondering how the group sessions are different or the same as what we do on Thursday. And also, what's the difference between the karma one? Like, do you talk through all of them and then because I think I resonate more when you actually talk. In other words, I wouldn't want it all silent. So are some of them talking and some not? And also, what's the difference of the karma one?
Yeah, okay. So the Thursday one is a guided meditation. So it's really more a meditation to move into a deeper layer of our consciousness, to drop into samadhi. Even though I'm talking, I do a little bit of healing and stuff like that, and information comes through. But it's really to move into a deeper meditation. And the small group sessions they have different themes, right? And this means we're working on the theme, but the group is basically creating the whole session. So depending on the people who are there, this is what the theme is being created around. You know what I mean? So it's not something I do beforehand, but the group creates that. And then I speak through the whole session, and it's a healing. So it's more intense. I'm more involved, let's say it like that. I do more of active work there. And then there's also the possibility for question and answers. And yeah, they're just more intense healing sessions. And the karma clearing, I don't talk in this one, so it's totally silent. And it's really, I just work on clearing karma out of everybody's system. There are energies and they come in as well during the session, and they do this during the whole session for everybody as well. And then I also have a few minutes for everybody. So I pin everybody and then I work on everybody, but it's all happening in silence because I just, I just remove stuff. Yeah, and it's popular because it's like, it's creating a lot of shifts for people, or a lot of things fall away. It's very powerful, but yeah, I don't speak because it would take too much time to share. I work faster when I can just, do it and don't have to talk. And yeah, so this would be the difference.
So the karma one is silent, and then the other ones, you said people are talking, or just you are
No,
talking?
I'm talking, but throughout the whole session, so from the beginning to the end, and it's a lot of healing and clearing involved. And here it's more meditation style, what we do here, yeah. But you can have a look on my website. There are old group sessions I've uploaded, so they would have a beige brown thumbnail. They're called healing, energy healing, and then you can have a look and see. But they're older ones, so you can. But in general, you see the style of the session. Yeah.
And if we want to know, we just sign up for the newsletter or whatever, and then we'll see when another karma one is coming.
Yeah, so the newsletter, or also I have a Telegram group, and this is where I post the things as well. So mostly first always is the Telegram group, and then usually the newsletter.
How do we find that?
It's also on my website. Just scroll down and it somewhere says join the Telegram group.
Okay.
Or also, no, you know where you find it on the meditation site? So where you found the link for this group meditation, when you scroll a little bit down, you find also the Telegram channel. Yeah.
Perfect. So those are just like a little more powerful or intense or something.
The karma clearing ones, they are specifically for karma clearing. So karma is energies that we accumulated in other lifetimes from our ancestors, and also some we come in this lifetime, and it's really like this, let's say this, the more sticky stuff, that the more the stuff that we don't need anymore, but it's, let's say, harder to get rid of. Yeah, and this is what we work on in these sessions. And I just see Joy sharing, there is also the karma clearing enhancer. This one you can use. This is part of Next Elevations. So because the group sessions were so popular and I can only do a few and also only have a certain amount of people in them, there is the karma clearing enhancer. And then basically it's on, when you connect to this enhancer, the karma clearing is on 24/7. It works on your system all the time. You could try this as well.
And the healing ones are, I guess, okay, just more intense, like healing stuff.
Yeah, I mean, you just join one if you want.
And see, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, people share that they always feel very personal. It's exactly what they needed, and it's because the energies are creating the session around the group. So every person who is in the group, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And check out the YouTube videos if you want, and then you can see if you like it.
Perfect. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Okay, great. That was a great session today. Thank you everybody so much for joining. I always recommend doing these, meditations a few more times if you can. Just helps the integration and the deepening. Thank you for all your questions and for being here. And yeah, have a wonderful rest of your week, and see you next week. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.